The topic today is decomposition reaction. Now, what do you mean by decomposition? Decomposition means splitting down. Okay, the reaction in which one compound splits into two or more simple substances. The reaction in which one compound splits up into two or more simple substances is called a decomposition reaction. One compound splits up into two or more simple substances. Now, whenever we study a decomposition reaction, we know that an energy is required to carry out this reaction. So whenever we are performing decomposition, we need to apply some energy, or this reaction is carried out only with the help of particular energy. The reactions in which energy is absorbed during the process are also known as endothermic reactions. So, the reaction in which energy is required to complete the reaction, energy is absorbed to complete the reaction, the reaction is known as endothermic reaction. So, decomposition reaction is also known as endothermic reaction. It is also known as endothermic reaction. So, the reaction where energy is needed for the completion of the reaction is known as endothermic reaction. Now, the energy can be in different forms. It can be either heat energy, that is we are either heating it. It can be due to the sunlight or the bulb light that's present in our house, or it can even occur due to the electricity. Electricity is also a form of energy, so it can be due to any of these forms. Based on the type of energy involved, decomposition is again of three types. First type is the thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition, where the decomposition is carried out with the help of heat energy. So, the decomposition which is carried out with the help of heat energy is known as thermal decomposition. Similarly, where electricity is required is known as electrolytic decomposition. The decomposition which requires electricity is known as electrolytic decomposition. And where it is caused due to light energy. The light may be either sunlight or the bulb light. Okay. So, it is caused due to sunlight, or we can simply write it as light energy is known as photolysis decomposition. Okay. So, decomposition is of three types. Now, let us see one type in detail. Thermal decomposition, as I said, thermal decomposition is the decomposition in which a compound splits into two or more simpler substances absorbing the heat energy. Okay. First example is when calcium carbonate, which is a solid, is heated. It splits into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Okay. Calcium carbonate, a compound, is splits up into simpler compounds like calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. To carry out this reaction, we require heat energy. Another example is ferrous sulfate. When ferrous sulfate is heated, it forms ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide. Okay, one compound, it splits up into simpler compounds or simpler substances. Another example is lead nitrate. On heating gives you lead oxide. nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. So these are the examples of thermal decomposition, where decomposition is carried out with the help of heat energy. The second type is electrolysis, or where the decomposition is carried out with the help of electricity. Let us see the examples. Water molecule. On passing electricity through water, it decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. Water, on passing electricity through the water, it decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen. Another example is sodium chloride, which is in its molten state. Only then we can pass current through it. So when current is passed through molten sodium chloride, it decomposes into sodium metal and chlorine gas. So we can understand from this that electrolysis, this decomposition method, is used in the extraction of metals from their chlorides or oxides. Okay, electrolysis is used for extraction of metals from their oxides or chlorides. The next type is photolysis, where light energy is needed. So the light can be either the sunlight or the bulb light of your house. Silver chloride, when it is exposed to sunlight, it decomposes into silver and chlorine. Similarly, silver bromide, when exposed to light, decomposes to silver and bromine. This reaction is the reaction which is used for black and white photography. So I hope you have understood all the different types of thermal, electrolytic and photolytic decomposition. One more important point is the difference between combination reaction and decomposition reaction. We have learned that combination reaction is where two or more reactants form one product. Two or more reactants form one product. But in decomposition, one reactant splits into two or more simpler substances. Okay. So in combination, we have two or more on the left hand side. In decomposition, we have two or more on the right hand side. One more thing, digestion, that is the process of digestion of our body, is also an example of decomposition. The carbohydrates, proteins, fats like the wheat, rice or paneer and whatever we eat are different forms of nutrients, that is carbohydrates, proteins, fats. These are converted into simpler forms like glucose, amino acids. So decomposition reaction takes place in our body also. So I hope you have understood what are the different types of reactions of decomposition. Okay.